YouTube, what's going on? Andrew Summers here, coming at you with another mock of mine. This one's a little bit different fare than the stuff I usually do in the fact that, well, it's not a vehicle. So you may be wondering, well, if it's not a vehicle, well, what is it? It's, let's just say a foray into landscape design. I think that's the best way to put it. Over the past couple years or so, I've been really trying to develop my scene building techniques. Typically, when I built scenes in the past, it would be like urban landscapes and just drab city blocks and whatnot. And as of late, I've been seeing a lot of what's been going on in the LEGO community. A lot of that being like Star Wars builds, where it's a scene of some random planet, and the landscaping is just on point, absolutely incredible, some really good techniques and everything. And this was kind of my attempt at translating some of those techniques into my own work and my own setting. So what we have going on here is pretty much, I don't know how to put it, it's kind of like a future communications station, like a relay station of some sort. And in the scene you can see that I have a couple Marines here just walking through it. No particular story. I guess if you want to say what they're doing, they're sort of on patrol, keeping lookout, making sure that this communications relay doesn't get attacked or something. My storyline when it comes to my LEGO Marines is kind of like in the timeline of, say, Call of Duty Ghosts or Black Ops 2 or something, where it's kind of believable near future or believable future of some kind. I like doing stuff that's fictional, of course, but grounded in some form of reality. And a lot of the scenes that I've been doing as of late have been trying to capture that sort of vibe. So as you can see here, one of the big inspirations, one of the big driving forces behind this build, other than just the premise of nature, was these trees. I went to the LEGO store some time ago, and I got a crap ton of these little, I don't know what you call these, but they're like leaf grass pieces. And I've wanted to do this technique for so long, incorporating them into some sort of pine tree, using some Travis bricks, and that's what I've done here. Other plant details, you can see I've got a little bush going on there, a couple other bushes there, and then yet another pine tree here. This was it was a fun build. It was a big challenge too, because landscape design is not the easiest thing to do. I know my way around a truck or a tank, but when it comes to making a tree or making grass, I've never been all that sophisticated at doing that. So other things we have here, you can see we have a couple rock designs here and here, also some little details of the Marines trudging through the water. On these Marines, they're a combination of a couple minifig companies. So the torsos and whatnot, let me see if I can do this. Yeah. So the torso here, the body assembly, I should say, that's a Brick Tactical minifigure. Shout out to Peyton and Brick Tactical there. The rifle is also a Brick Tactical gun. The helmet, goggles, those are Minifig Cat. And the best vest is Brick Arms. The backpack is Minifig Cat again. I love these the design of these Marines because they are, like I said, that sort of COD, Ghosts, Advanced Warfare, Black Ops 2, that kind of future-y vibe going on. And when it comes to the actual landscaping techniques, you can see kind of what I've done here. Layered plate approach. The tile work here, not the biggest fan of it. I think I could have done better, but this is one of those forays into design. Not quite master status at this yet, but maybe I'll get there. Maybe I'll get there one day. But other than that, you just have a lot of these wedge plates here to kind of give the semblance of terrain. You got a little rock detail, little plant detail here. And then that carries over to this corner as well. So we can pan around the build like so, and then you'll see I've got another little rock assembly there, another rock here. The communications relay itself at the base, I think those are Citizen Brick tiles. I frankly didn't know I had them until I was digging through my collection of printed parts, and I came up with them. I like the little rust detail that they give. And the relay antenna itself here, This was fun to construct. I started with the dome up top there, and then I looked online, saw real world examples of like cellular antennas, and came up with this. The main post is actually garage door panels, and they're connected in the middle, as you can see there, with some lightsaber handles. And then the base, you get some of those modified 1x1 studs with a hole in the center of them. But yeah, this was like I said, a foray into some more landscape design, which, you know, one of these days I'll get more confident with, but I think for now this has been a pretty good foray into it. I really like challenging myself anymore when it comes to scenes, because like I said, I've got vehicles kind of down, and this is territory that I've never been too familiar with. But anyhow, I hope you enjoyed this build, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.